Hi guys, surprise here, your local pothead expanding our universe, back with another video. Yes, so happy new week. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend and I hope that your week is going nicely. Nicely is such like, I feel like nice is usually, it's a word that exists on both ends. Nimesikia kitu ikicroll nikafikiria wamenikuta leo. Si wamenikuta leo. What was that expression? Anyway, ama ni I don't know. Wanna feel ni kama nice ina exist at extreme ends of like the spectrum. Like nice could actually mean nice. And nice could actually be used as an understatement. You know, like it's such a frequently used word. So it can just be used as an understatement as much as it can be used as an overstatement. Nice. Anyway, I don't know. I know. Like that's just my thought process. Nilisema ninaacha kusema I don't know bila reason. Change starts with me. Anyway, I'm so like I think need dopamine, but yeah. My week imeanza vizuri and I hope itaendelea vizuri. So I hope that your week, hii yote imetokea kwa hiyo nice, I hope that your week is going on nicely. Yeah. I hope that your week is good, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Welcome back to a new video. And on today's video, I just wanted to speak on how you will have to commit to something. Might as well commit to what you love. Let's get into it. I was sitting and before I started recording this video, I was like, now what will I say in that video? Because see, we're doing freeform videos. Yeah. So I was just wondering, sasa hata ninasema nini kwa hii video ya leo, you know? Because nimechill tu hapa, just, yeah, touching grass, listening to the kuna church in a practice karibu hapa, you know. So I've just been chilling and this thought came to me. Like it was different things, but let me start here. So a few months back I saw this video. It was on Instagram and this guy was saying the way like in this life commitment is required. You can't live this life without commitment. And if you don't know, it reminds me of a statement I made so much at a certain time period of my life. Iko kwa videos kama life is not problematic. Videos kama hizo around your time period yenye nilikuwa na shoot hizo videos, there's this statement how watu you wanna make noise, but what can I do? Anyway, bear with me today. So you see, yeah, around that time period I used to make this statement saying, if you're not the one making the choices for yourself in your life, who is making those choices? Because you're living life. Now you're alive here on earth and you're living life. And this life requires you to make choices. If you're not the one making those choices, somebody or something has to be the one making those choices for you. What or who is that? And then which ties back to now the video that I was speaking about. Oh, I got bubbles, guys. Yay. So which brings me back to the video that I was referring to, where the dude was saying this life requires commitment. Now it is up to you to decide what you are committing to, because we're living in a capitalistic society, right? So for you to be able to make money and for you to be able to sustain your life, you're committing to something that is bringing in that money, right? So that commitment to that thing, is it your choice or is it somebody else's choice? Not just money-wise, but everything. This life requires commitment. Why not commit to the things that you love? Yes. Like, if I'm going to commit anyway, right? Like there's no other choice I have rather than to commit to something, because I'm here for the human experience. I will have to live this life. I can't just float through life. I will have to commit to something. Why not commit to something that I love, something that I enjoy, something that I am willing to pour my essence and my energy into willingly rather than kufosiwa, sindio? And that caught my attention because it came at a time period. Sorry for a lot is happening today. Yeah. Nasema hata pole ya nini na si mimi ninaendesha hiyo ndege, guys. But poleni for real. So when I saw that video, it was in a time of my life earlier this year when I was having trouble adjusting to some changes that were happening. Si nimewambia there's a lot of changes that have happened, like between December and now, a lot of changes have happened. So earlier this year I was having trouble, like, just getting through that change. And then I saw that video and it made something click in my head, which brings me to my next point. The more you walk the path, the more the path will reveal itself to you. Ni kama, which also brings me, put a pin on that. The more you walk the path, the more the path will reveal itself to you. Put a pin on that. That has reminded me of how I was saying, where has that thought gone? That thought has gone away, Aki. Anyway, now let's just get back to the more you walk a path, the more imeenda na imekata kurudi. The more you walk a path, the more the path will reveal itself to you. And then we are connecting it to, you will, like, this life requires commitment. So why not commit to something that you love, sindio? So I was having a tough time making a decision, and I realized in my indecision, I was still making a commitment to the one thing that I truly, truly do not love. I truly struggle with, and I wouldn't choose it. I wouldn't choose it if it was up to me. Get it? Like, kama tu ni mimi ndio ninafaa kusema, is this something that I want? No matter what is going on, regardless of whatever. If I'm just to make a choice, I wouldn't have chosen what I was struggling with at that point. So I was like, wouldn't it be better, wouldn't it be easier to complain about something that I have chosen willingly and that I have decided to commit to willingly, rather than complaining about something that I have chosen out of necessity or out of societal pressure and basing it on societal standards. Sindio? And on the point of the path revealing itself the more you walk it, ni kuna vitu zingine, I feel like kuna vitu tu zingine zenye hakuna mtu mwenye ataiweza kuziona venye wewe unaweza venye na watu wanaenda wapi leo? Hakuna mtu mwenye ataiweza kuziona venye wewe unaziona. So trying to explain it to people or trying to find the affirmation from people outside of you for that particular thing, hiyo ni kama kupigia mbuzi gitaa, for lack of a better expression. I was looking for an expression but sijaipata, cause they would never be able to understand it to the extent that you understand it. So how will they be able to affirm it or even validate it? Unless they just see you. Unajua, the difference usually comes in if that person actually sees you and sees your interests. That is how they'll be able to, like, validate or affirm you. But as long as they don't even see you, how do you even want them? They don't even see you. Sasa wataonaje chenye wewe unaona? Let alone, like, just you as a human being, just you as an energy. They can't see you for you. So how will they be able to even start understanding, and how will they fathom what you're saying? How will they wear your lens, yet that they're not even able to decipher who you are? Na hiyo point imetaka kusisitizwa yo, sindio? So sometimes you would need to actually just walk your path without the outside validation, without the outside confirmation, and just wait upon the universe to give you those, to send you those synchronicities and send you those confirmations, because we're all committing to something. Everyone has their own reason for committing to what they're committing to. If I'm choosing to commit to a creative life, I owe it to myself to do what I can to fulfill that commitment, to fulfill that creative life, right? If I'm choosing to let's say live a healthier lifestyle, say I'm choosing to change my diet, I will have to commit to it. Sindio, it is upon me, it is upon myself to do what I can to live up to what I want to achieve in terms of my diet. It is up to me to live up to that commitment. If I wait upon other people to come and show me why it is important for me to live up to that commitment, then I'm doing a disservice to myself, because before committing, I knew I was committing. Again, if you're not the one making the decisions for yourself in your life, who is? Because somebody is or something is. What is that? This life requires commitment. So what are you choosing to commit to? Might as well just commit to the things you love and stick to it. On that point of walking the path, the more you walk the path, the more it will reveal itself. Then I owe it to myself to stick to the path, because acha mimi niwaambie venye inakuanga so interesting. Kuna sometime last year, sometime last year I was applying to something, and that made me go back to like things that have my digital footprint basically. And I rediscovered I have a blog spot. This is Google Blogger. Unaona sasa kama WordPress, Google has its own thing called Google Blogger. So back in like 2021, 2022 huko, I started that blog spot. So the thing that I was applying for last year made me have to go back to like tracing my digital footprint, and I stumbled upon some writings that I was doing like in 2021. Some of the things that I was sharing on that blog spot like years back. And I was so like, nilikuwa so shocked, because some of those things were tying into the same things that I say up to date. And I'd even forgotten I said them back then. So there has been a consistency in the things that I am drawn to, in the things that I am attracted to, in the way that I want to live my life. There's a consistency in that, you see. So the path is unfolding the more I walk it. I might not be able to tell it when I'm here right now, but if I just allow myself to step out of it and observe and witness it, then I see just how much the path has been unfolding. You know, certain concepts have been recurring, certain things have been recurring so much. My endless need, kwanza that statement, I have this endless need to share myself with the world. So my original term for, like my original, like ukiingia blog spot hapo juu inakwanga jina ya blog and then the about of the blog. Yes, my original one for my blog spot, I changed it to what I have just said, with this something and then with this undying need to share myself with the world. But the original one was here to share my experiences and yours if you may. Isn't that the same thing that I do with this YouTube? Isn't that the same tagline for my YouTube? What I know is what I have experienced and what others have experienced for me. So it really catch my attention, and so many other things. That was just an example, and it just made me realize it's not a lie when they say the more you walk the path, the more it will unfold. Once you are able to remove yourself and just witness it and observe it, you see exactly why it played out the way it did. You see how this step led to that and how that step led to the other. And that is all the validation you need, not anything outside of you. Yeah. And that is me seeing how committing to the creative life that I have chosen to live is paying off. Because at the end of the day, I'm not doing it just so that I can share myself with the world. I'm doing it so that I can improve myself, so that I can build the kind of reality that I desire. And in that, sharing it is just creating this sense of relatability, that I see you. I acknowledge the fact that you are also putting in the work to build the life that you desire. We are all in this together. This that song, yeah, Dave. We are all alone in this together. As an individual, you might feel alone, but in the grand scheme of things, we are all in this together. We are all alone in this together. Get it? Yeah. Oh, I love this video so much. I love this video so much. Oh my God. Yeah. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pursuing what you're pursuing. Saa zingine jipe time ya kutoka from all the doing and just observe and be. Human being, not human doing. Clark it, acha to blow bubbles. Ati human being, not human doing. Yeah. So I think I've already spoken enough today. I don't think there's anything else I can add. Nikiongeza nitakuwa ninaharibu. So instead, let me just plug myself. I offer birth chart readings. A birth chart is basically a tool that you can use towards self-awareness. So through self-awareness, you are able to embody the kind of values, the kind of characteristics, character traits that you see fit to be able to propel you towards your desired reality. And through the birth chart readings, I'm able to shed light on how best you can be able to walk this life, because your birth chart is able to show us how your energy is manifested in this lifetime, what you're here to do, and it can also be able to point us towards the direction in which you can be able to do it, how you can be able to do it basically. So yeah, on my about you can see a link tree where you can be able to just click on that and book a birth chart reading with me in case you are interested in the services. Yeah. Follow us on our social media handles at _yourlocal.pothead on Instagram, and my main personal account is at _nyagoha. Also, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I realized, so niki-edit hizo videos zingine nime-notice siku hizi sisemangi hivyo. So wacha leo juu nimekumbuka niseme. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. If you, engage with me. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Hizo zote, to be able to be notified when I post a new video and all that. Go be great. Go live the biggest life you can ever conjure up in your mind. Your local pothead out.